What does that look like for Christians today to come confidently into God's presence? What does that mean? Well, it means a few things. First, there's no need for a priest to mediate for us, right? We have Jesus. And there's no need for a physical temple because we ourselves have become his temple. God's Spirit dwells in us, and there's no fear of rejection. We're received through our faith as sons and daughters, and it means that sin no longer stands in the way. The blood of Jesus has cleansed us completely. So this is the ultimate expression of intimacy and security and access to the living God. And again, it's all made possible by the blood of Christ. And while the author doesn't say all of that directly in this passage, this is the theological case he's been building throughout this book. And in verse 21, he writes, "And since we have a great priest over the house of God," and I love this phrase, great priest, or some translations say great high priest. The greatness of Jesus as our high priest is directly tied to the effectiveness of what he accomplished, opening a new and living way into God's presence. And this phrase, over the house of God, is an echo of an earlier idea. Remember back in chapter 3, our author compared Jesus to Moses. And he said that while Moses was faithful as a servant in God's house, Jesus is superior because he's the son over God's house, over God's people, his family. So here's the picture our author is painting. We believers have a high priest who reigns over God's household. He represents us before the Father. He leads us and he intercedes for us. And because of that, we have every reason to draw near with confidence. And that brings us to the heart of our passage. And in a very real sense, the heart of the entire book of Hebrews. And I just want us to notice what he's doing here. So in verse 22, the author begins a three-part exhortation that shows us how to live in light of everything he's just explained, going all the way back to chapter 5 and earlier about Jesus and the new covenant. And he's going to use three "let us" statements to encourage his readers to do three things. Let us draw near, let us hold fast, and let us stir up one another.